Hey, Tom Blanchard here with another episode of Thursdays with Tom, where I provide you with some helpful nuggets to keep those juices flowing and put more money into your pocket. Today, we are on episode 18 of our Ninja Nugget series. Holy heck, who knew it'd take this many deals? But this is about the power of 8 in 8. Last week we talked about how to stay top of mind with your database to be able to get business. So this week we're going to talk about how to break into a farm or what you do with a new potential client, right? Pretty simple. Now, let me say that this program has been tested by Hobbs Herder marketing firm, and they took a neighborhood in Southern California and they surveyed the homeowners by phone and asked one question. If you were to sell your home, what realtor would you call? Right, so they took the data and ranked the order and the realtors based on this top of mind awareness. And they then began mailing into the neighborhood one piece of mail each week for 8 weeks to the residents. The mail was something that would be perceived as valuable by the homeowners and was sent out from a fictitious realtor. Hobbs Herder created the face, name, and company. So this guy did not exist. After 8 weeks of mailing, Hobbs Herder conducted the same phone survey a second time, asking the same question. Now, which realtor do you think was the most mentioned? Yep, the fictitious realtor, the top-ranked realtor from the first survey was sometimes still mentioned, but the most mentioned realtor was the made-up one. 8 weeks, that's all it took. This study demonstrates again the power of flow or being top of mind, right? So what this 8 in 8 look like for you? Well, week 1, you'd send out a personal note, something like, great to meet you, welcome to the neighborhood, hope to see you around real soon. Simple stuff. Then from week 2 to 6, send out a valued, enriched piece of mail to them with a personal note attached. In week 7, make a phone call to verify that they have been receiving the mail you've been sending them and invite them to coffee. Week 8, you have the face-to-face contact and you ask the forward questions and you get to hear their potential needs. Using the 8 in 8 puts you top of mind and helps build relationships with your potential clients. Remember, people do business with the people they like, know, and trust. And this program can be used to build a new relationship, rebrand yourself, rejuvenate a stale database, annual refresher of your database, geographical farming. After the initial burst of the 8 in 8, put your new potential customers into the normal 3-month flow program. To set up and run an 8 in 8 program, you simply create 6 items. They should be a combination of art and science to send once a week. Now, for those of you that don't know what I mean by art and science, please review my previous week's nuggets because it's in there. Your 7th week will be a phone call and your 8th week will be a face-to-face meeting, lunch, breakfast, or coffee. Now, if you're implementing the 8 in 8 to a large database, you will want to stagger your mailings so you start with about 5 people each week. That way on the 7th week, you only have to call 5 people, and on the 8th week, only meet those 5 people, right? Can you imagine running through all 200 people in your database at the same time? On week 8, you would be going to hundreds of lunches. Well, that's all I have for today. Next week we'll how to generate constant flow of business. And look, have fun with it. Work the program because the program works. And we'll talk to you next week.